What is up, YouTube? It has been way too long. And we're gonna come out here this morning. It is fall time. Wind's blowing. As always, the wind is blowing. Fishing should be getting better though. We come out the other evening, caught a couple, had a few bites, got an idea what they were doing. But today, we're gonna go out there and fish a little bit of top water, fish around some structure with some jigs, maybe some soft plastics. But this time of the year, fish should be making a transition to start biting. Let's go see if we can go catch fish. Kind of underestimated the wind this morning. She's blowing. But guys, all we're doing, basically fishing the mouth of these creeks right off of Main Lake. Trying to find the deepest, let me get the sun where you can see me. Trying to get in the deepest water coming off of Main Lake. Essentially, for me right now, just that's gonna be our creek runs. And we're coming in, we're hitting the points in the opening of the creek run. We're looking in the creek run. We're going back into the secondary points of the creek run. For right now, hadn't got bit yet. Not planning on going all the way in the back. So I just noticed probably some squealers, some chain pickerel back up in there. But this time of year, this is how I start my search looking for fish. And that's throwing everything from depending on water color, it could be a spinnerbait, could be a jig, could be a top water, could be a small crankbait this time of year to match the hatch with a small bait fish. But this time of year can be really fun. Bowen's getting us up here to the bank. So our next little area we're gonna run. Let's go check it out, see if we can find us a fish. Teetotal bust. We did get a couple bites. Get this motor going. We did wind up getting a couple bites back in there. One felt like a decent fish. Got it on top water. I had another one probably pretty small. So, what's that tell us? I don't know right yet. We're gonna ease around here to that direction and try to do the same thing. We got a little bit of rock over here, some more secondary points. But it looks like somebody's gonna be fishing in front of us. Oh well, we'll fish around them. But we're gonna give it a whirl.
That's a good one. That is a nice 1.5. Oh, yeah, he ate that good. Can't get it out. That is a nice one. Let's get him back. Snap.
I think we may have figured it out. We had about 3 bites like that here in the last little bit. But guys, all we're doing, again, basically, you see the rock up here. Basically, all we're doing is just fishing the mouth of these creeks, coming off of Main Lake. Anything that intersects the Main Lake. Starting off on the primary points, working back to the secondary points, not going much deeper than the secondary points. Looking for any kind of rock, any kind of hard bottom, any kind of structure on the way in. All right, we're gonna keep on at it. There's one. See if we can get some more. Nice fish. Potato chip. Not much on there, guys. But back up in the mouth of these creeks. Just like that. That's fall fishing for you. We have tried a little bit of everything. We've been a little bit further up in the creeks. We have even come out here to Main Lake points. Did see some right there schooling. Good side or not, you take it how you want to. They're out here. but it's just been able to find them and getting them to eat. But we're gonna stay with it a little bit longer. We got a few more places to run on the way back toward the boat ramp. We're gonna bring y'all along. Y'all stay with us. Well, guys, the bites are picking up, at least for Bowman. Only unfortunately, he can't put a hook in one of them. Little Squirt's had 3 good bites here in the last little bit. What can you say for yourself? I mean, you're getting the bites. Why aren't you putting them in the boat?
Last one, well, he just picked it up and spit it back out. I don't know why. But...
sounds like a story to me. All right, well, let's get on down the lake here a little bit more. We're gonna keep on trying for a few more minutes before we head it back to the house. Y'all stay with us. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all something, a little word to the wise. Let me see if I can find it down here. I get the steering wheel turned way out here in these 100-mile-an-hour winds. Going along down through here, we got on some good riprap bank. The wind's blowing in on it. Figured, well, I'm gonna pick up a black and blue jig. Give it a whirl, see if we can get bit. I did. About 3 casts into it, felt one, loaded up on it, come back, set the hook. Nothing. I felt just a little bit of pressure on it, then come unbuckled. Didn't think nothing about it. Well, I fished on down the bank about probably 75 yards or so, and this is what I found when I reeled back in. Y'all notice anything missing off of my jig? Yep, that fish has still got the hook in his mouth. So guys, just the word was, I don't fish the jig a lot. A lot of my jigs are old, and I'm learning a lesson right now. Check your jigs and crankbaits, jerk baits. Check everything that's got hooks and stay in it for a long period of time. And we get lazy and don't check them. That hook right there was more than likely rusted. And when I set the hook on that fish, it didn't have enough strength in it to get the fish in the boat. So, word of the wise, check your hooks periodically. All right, we're pulling up in the last little area right here. We got 2 spots right here close to the boat ramp. We're gonna give it a whirl. And then I got bit on a jig. Bowen's picking up a jig and he ain't gonna get bit because it is calm and there's no wind blowing in here, Bowen. Okay. But we'll go ahead and see if we can get another bite, see if we can figure out what these fish are doing. Fall time is fun. It's real fun fishing. But you better have a lot of rods and you better have a lot of stuff tied on because it's gonna be a lot of trial and error and fishing around. Boy, you can't tell this with nothing now. Hey, maybe I can get some work out of him now. All right, y'all, we finally made it back to the house. Filmed this outro from the day. It's fall fishing. It's fall fishing. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be bad. There's a lot of baits you need to have in front of that deck in one given trip. Take as many rods as you can, tie something different on so you don't have to constantly retie like we did today. But it was a fun trip. We had a lot of bites. We fished top water. We fished floating worm. We fished jig. Whopper plopper, A-rig. I think Bowen threw a little bit of a, what we call a crawl. It's a shaky head with a crawl on the back of it. And we had bites on about everything we went to. We started off in the mouth of the creeks on the main points and kind of worked our way in. Again, looking for hard bottom, looking for rock, looking for structure in those areas for these fish to be easing up out of this deep water, coming up and feeding. There's a lot of small bait right now that they're feeding on. And basically just looking for groups of fish in there feeding, looking for the ones that are coming up and chewing. And it wasn't bad. We caught a couple good fish today. Had a couple about 2.5, 2 3/4. On the flip side of that, we probably had 20 that were 6 to 12 inches long. And did not get a hook in them by no means, but you can see them down there, see them come up in their little schools, and that's fall fishing. Just got to be patient, keep at it, keep working. All it takes is that one trip to get on some really good fish this time of year and be ready to go. But guys, gals, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm getting down here now. I'm about to get in shade, y'all can't see me. I'm getting down here now, get the batteries charged up because we are going to go tomorrow, assuming it's not raining. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you can take something from it. And as always, we'll catch y'all on the next one.